I never know exactly what words will come up, what the emotion that I feel, but turning on the camera is something that I felt like I'm supposed to do in these moments, in this moment, in any moment that I turn on the camera. I just let up whatever these feelings are, just come up, and they're expressed into words. It's the ponderings of the energy within. It's like you kind of have a feeling, feeling of the energy of what will be said, but you have no idea until you start speaking what words need to be spoken, what words need to arise, what words need to come up and out and verbalized and heard. Every single thing is purposed. We want to say that everything that is purposed, and the reason that it is purposed is for the human mind would say that the purpose is for something that is taking place in physicality. And to some degree that is true, but the ultimate reason and purpose behind all things is to bring us to self, to bring us to God, to bring us to oneness of love. And when experiences arise and come up, or even feelings and emotions and energy moving within the body, when that arises, that's an experience also. And it's what we do with that. Rather than covering it over, dive into it. Dive into yourself and see what it is, rather than running to some external thing, some game, some activity to block it and let it pass by. But it's just like it's coming up, that energy is arising within you, within me, to ponder over, to understand what it means to see yourself, what it means to dive into yourself. As I said at first, every single thing is meant to bring us inward. We call different things intuitive knowing, intuition, and we think that it's for out here, out in this realm of physicality. But in truth, the energy comes up and arises within in order for you to look at yourself and to come inside and to dive deeper. And I know this sounds like I'm repeating and repeating, but just working through this, feeling through this, knowing what the energy feels as and speaks as and is, but the human brain cannot contemplate, cannot understand any of it. So just allowing the free-flowing words of love that are the truth of all of us to come up. All things are for this. All things are for love. All things are to know God beyond the superficial meanings. superficial beingness of a physical realm that praises things, praise anything outside of self. It's the activities that you use to cover over, you're running to that instead of running to self or coming to self. And watching this entertainment, seeing and observing this entertainment enter inside. Feelings and emotions are not to be attributed to anything outside of self. If you're in the midst of someone else, in someone else's presence, someone else's company, and you start to feel a certain way, that's coming from you. It's not coming from what anyone else is saying, what anyone else is doing, what anyone else is meaning. All things come up for internal introspection, not to dissect what something is going on externally. Why are you feeling a certain way? And whether anyone else is around or not, even if those feelings and emotions come up and you're feeling a certain way or you're feeling energy moving, it's asking you to look at that and not cover it up. And that's what the human brain is afraid of. It's afraid of being in the quiet, hearing what the heart is truly speaking from the inside out. It comes out here to see it, to feel it, and to go back in. To see it, to feel it from there. And to know that all of it is just bringing a higher elevation when you come within versus staying in the superficial realm. All of it is for ascension, elevation, coming further and deeper and wider into the love. Knowing that everything is as it should be. Knowing that everything is moving just as it should be. Is being just as it should be. But it all comes up for nothing external. It all comes up for the internal knowing of self, asking you to dive within and not into any activities or things outside of yourself. You're not diving into that. That's surface, temporary. You're diving into the eternal beingness of love. It's all for the eternal. Some people want to say that we're given this right here and right now, so we're supposed to live this, and meaning this earth realm narrative, whatever you want to call it. And we are living this, but we're meant to live it from the truth of eternity. We are promised eternity. Eternity is now. It's not later. It is in these moments. You have like this short lifespan, like I said in one of my other videos. You have this short lifespan. 0 to 80, 90, 100 years. That is a block of time that's temporary, where eternity exists eternally, and it is at the same time. You're not just living for this block of time. And that's the only time, a block of time. There is no time anywhere else. There is no time in eternity. Eternity is eternal, not a block of time. When people want to say time doesn't exist or time exists or whatever, time is temporary. If you go by what's in between 0 and 100 years, that is a temporary thing. It's not the permanent, eternal truth. Something that is temporary in a block of time, linear, something that is temporary and goes away is like it never was. So people try and make a lasting impression here between this block of time. But this is temporary. When you're here in the eternal, ongoing, everlasting, none of this matters. So why are we trying to live this as if it's all there is? And then when we come here, it was nothing. It was never anything. So living for the eternal here, even here, and especially here, that's why we're given here, to see what we'll do with it. We're promised eternity, and it is now. Why are you going to live as if this linear moment is it? Just because everyone else is living this. Yes, there are things that go on in here, and we are all participating in this. 666 man. The way of human, this block, this mark. They're still going by this and living according to this, even in the midst of this. And it starts with perception, perspective, mentality. Living from the truest place and space of unconditional love, which is eternal. So if the things in this space are affecting you to the degree and to the place and space or dimensional, whatever you want to call it, however you want to put it, if it's affecting you in such a way that you think that this is it and this is the real and this is the true, the mind has to be changed and transformed, knowing that this is it, not this. This is it. So if we're responding to this just as everyone else is, Reconsider. Reconsider what your mind is telling you to think, what the environment, what the world, what the external aspects are telling you to believe. Some people believe this is it. But even if you believe that this is it, it goes away. It's temporary. We're everlasting. I guess that's what I was supposed to say on this video, but I didn't know where this was going. Look towards the eternal at every moment, every space, and every place in your mind, in your heart. Eternal is true. Temporary, if temporary things were true, they would last for eternity. Nothing of the touchable, tangible is true. Although it feels true, it looks true, but anything that is temporary and does not last is not truth. Eternal beingness is truth.